Hey everyone, my name is Allison Shepard, and today I'm going to be doing my commemorative speech on a particular individual that has influenced my life in many ways and made me into the person that I am today. So, throughout everyone's life, I truly feel that there's one influential person that will always come to mind when you think of how you became who you are. Some people credit that to family members, spouses, maybe even a teacher. But in my life, I was particularly influenced by a high school basketball coach that taught me two important lessons just as I was about to give up the sport of basketball. He taught me perseverance and he taught me teamwork. Both of those terms have shaped me into the student, athlete, employee, and individual that I am today. At the time that Carl Bruggen came out of retirement to coach high school basketball again, he was 78 years old. He was a man of wisdom with a lot of men's high school championships under his belt. He had never coached girls basketball before, but his granddaughter had called him as she was the head coach of the varsity team in my small town of Clintonville, and she called him in for help and he just couldn't resist. Coming from a small town, everyone knew his name, everyone knew the family, but getting to work with him was about to be one of the biggest privileges that my whole team had and I had personally. At the time that he came, I was a junior in high school. I was behind a class of seniors that had 12 girls looking to play and compete in the season. Basketball had always been my least favorite sport, so I was on the edge of quitting just as the season started so that I could focus on other things. Carl stepped in and taught me the two most important things that I still value today: to never give up when I feel discouraged, and to work with my team even when it appears as you are alone. So first was the idea of perseverance. I felt as if there was no chance for my success at this time. The girls above me were great basketball players, and they were all fighting for the starting spots, and when you only have 5 starting spots, I was starting to feel that I was going to be placed on JV, and I was worried about the judgments that I was going to get. So I started to get really worried, and I said, maybe this won't be for me. I needed to focus more in school. I could use it as my excuse. But then he said one sentence that still sticks into my head. He said, "Allison, you are one hell of a basketball player, but you are an even better person and you are going to go so far in life." Whenever I struggled with the playing time that I was getting or not getting, or I had a difficult time perfecting something in practice, his words always came to mind. And from then on, I was never able to give up because then I knew someone truly believed in me and felt that I could do anything that I persevered to do. The second thing he taught me was that nothing can be done alone. It always takes a team to be successful in many challenges that life brings you, but especially when you're playing a sport. So my goal was to be the best basketball player I could be and work on myself, but that wasn't going to get me anywhere if I didn't work with my team. So now that I'm graduating from college and entering the workforce, I'm constantly reminded that life is way easier when you work with others. It was such a small life lesson that I was taught in a high school sport that all coaches preach: be a team player, it'll help you. But now it showed me that because he wouldn't let me give up and he wouldn't let me give up on my team, that I can be successful in my life and career with my team too. I don't think the coaches get nearly as much credit as they should. They spend endless hours trying to make a team be successful, and they have so many relationships to build and so many side things to deal with, all while they're trying to just be a coach. Without having Carl Bruggen as my basketball coach, I definitely would not be the person that I am today. And I will always be grateful that he taught me to never give up and to always work around with others that are around me, because in the long run, it can only help your personal growth. Every now and then, I still run into Carl at a sporting event when I head back home, and he never fails me to tell me in his quiet whisper voice, "You were always my favorite." And my response is always, "Well, you were mine too." This is something just very important that I feel, and it's very passionate because a coach can be looked at as someone that helps you learn a sport or helps you win games. But when a coach teaches you life lessons that can carry on with you for the rest of your life, it's really important. And I feel that everyone will face those events sometime in their life and can credit it back to someone that helped them along the way. Thank you all for listening.